That changes right now, but while you grind 12 hours daily, sacrificing every pleasure, your account barely covers survival. Meanwhile, others who appear relaxed control entire systems of wealth. This is not coincidence. This is architecture. Machiavelli understood 500 years ago what modern self-help deliberately buries. Power and wealth are structural, not moral. You do not lack effort, you lack a map. The game was designed before you arrived, with rules written specifically to keep you running while others collect the profit. Every alarm you answer, every thankless shift you complete, every undervalued contribution you make is building someone else's empire. The helplessness you feel, the wounded self-respect, the invisible ceiling crushing your ambition. Identify one skill the market will pay for immediately, package it with confidence, price it without apology, and deliver undeniable results without waiting for anyone's permission. It is asking the wrong question entirely. Stop asking what you should do to earn more. Ask instead what game you are playing and who wrote its rules. If your income depends on a boss approving your hours, a platform sending notifications, or a single employer deciding your worth, you are not a player. You are a tool. Machiavelli warned that any prince depending on another man's fortune lives in permanent fear. Thomas Edison learned this brutally when Congress rejected his electric vote recorder because it eliminated their ability to manipulate outcomes. Edison made a ruthless vow afterward. Anything that will not sell, he refused to invent. No matter how relentlessly you grind, your income has a ceiling when time remains your only asset. Imagine the world's strongest man straining until his veins burst, unable to move a massive boulder, while a child using a properly placed lever moves an entire mountain effortlessly. That gap is not talent. That is the difference between blind effort and systems thinking. The wealthy do not win because they work harder. They win because their systems multiply effort 10,000 times over while they sleep. Leverage means refusing to be paid for labor and demanding instead to be paid for assets. Digital products, automated processes, elite teams, and weighted personal brands generate income repeatedly from work performed once. If you are a consultant, package your expertise into a course. If you are a specialist, build templates that sell indefinitely. Every hour invested in building leverage assets is an hour that compounds silently while your competitors trade time for shrinking paychecks. Stop pulling the cart, build the engine. Every explanation is a crack in your gate through which others negotiate away your power. You display achievements publicly, triggering not admiration, but the ancient human instinct to destroy whoever stands higher. Psychological research on malicious envy confirms this consistently. Showing off is not confidence. It is strategic suicide. John Rockefeller understood this completely. During Standard Oil's rise, facing aggressive rivals and government scrutiny, Rockefeller chose frightening silence over argument. He never displayed his advantages. He quietly acquired transportation infrastructure, cutting competitors off from their own supply chains until they collapsed in disbelief. Wealth is a defensive position where the truly strong never need to prove anything to anyone. Build 3 layers of iron armor. Disciplined minimal spending so emotions cannot manipulate your decisions, maintained reserves so desperation never forces stupid choices, and growing assets so money reproduces independently. Build order, not hope. That wheel was engineered not to help it progress but to create the convincing illusion of movement while keeping it permanently contained. Examine your own situation honestly. If you ask nightly what you can do to earn more, you remain at the labor level, selling time cheaply just to survive. If you ask how to work once and profit repeatedly, you are beginning to shift toward asset thinking. Only when you ask how to ensure no one can touch your power structure do you approach the gate of those who actually design the rules. Most people fail the money race not from bad luck but from attacking games in the wrong sequence. They chase leverage while cash flow remains broken. They earn a lump sum then destroy it with zero defensive skill. Scarcity triggers desire. Boundaries command respect. Remember the nights spent revising work for an arrogant buyer simply because you feared losing payment. That situation reveals one truth. You lack power, not ability. You are a product on a discount shelf where buyers hold the right to negotiate every cent downward. Pope Alexander VI during Renaissance political warfare never negotiated from kindness. He negotiated from position, controlling access to something the nobility desperately craved. When you hold the key to what others need, The rules belong entirely to you. The market never rewards the most skilled person. It rewards whoever defines value and controls the standard. That single disciplined strike defeats 1,000 desperate shots fired into empty sky. That standard is a trap engineered to drain your focus and keep you permanently predictable. Real discipline in the Machiavellian tradition means protecting your control center from noise, algorithms, and the suffocating need for external validation. Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk never requested your permission before reshaping entire industries. They stayed silent and executed relentlessly. Wealth accumulates through cold, boring repetition, not glorious public explosions. Adopt 3 ruthless daily habits. Perform exactly 1 action daily that increases cash flow, take 1 weekly action building a leverage asset, and close 1 defensive gate monthly by eliminating toxic relationships or emotional expenses. Speak about your plans as little as possible. Invisibility does not shrink you. It makes you extraordinarily difficult to attack.